Another day, another controversy. And what has to be the dumbest slander of Trump that I've seen in a while, CNN made fun of Trump for a Sharpie mark. And then they called Alabama, Mississippi. Hello everyone, this is Mr. Obvious, bringing you the obvious. And today, on westernjournal.com. So here's how it goes. At a press briefing, Trump showed a map saying that the hurricane, Dorian, could hit Georgia and possibly even Alabama. But in what looks like a Sharpie mark is not actually a part of the original forecast. Now, the story's dumb for a lot of reasons, and I'm going to explain why. But before that, a quick mention. Monetization on my account is completely disabled. If you want to support me, you can join me on Patreon or Subscribestar, and sharing videos you enjoy or think are important also helps. So, here it says, after slamming Trump for Sharpie mark, CNN forced to apologize over mislabeled map. So, the people at CNN and their glorious intelligence made fun of Trump for showing a hurricane forecast chart with a Sharpie mark on it. And then they went on and they showed in their news story a picture of Mississippi where Alabama should be. Oh, but Trump's the dumb one. Trump's the dumb one because someone gave him this chart and he read off it, not knowing any better. And he's not even necessarily wrong that Alabama could be affected, no matter what they say. Okay, I know that hurricanes can affect further regions. When I was living in Louisiana, far away from where the hurricanes were hitting, we still had hurricane storms. So I would say, yeah, it's not unheard of. So this article is by C. Douglas Golden. Officials in the Bahamas have said that the death toll from Hurricane Dorian will be staggering. It's still headed north and whipping the Carolinas, making landfall Friday morning over Cape Hatteras. Now, I'm just gonna say, and I don't want to seem like a dick, but I really have no pity or sympathy for people affected by hurricanes. It happens every single year, and they build cities, and they move there, and what do you expect? That's what I never understood. If you live in a hurricane area, you know there's going to be hurricanes, you know you could lose your life, you know this is going to happen every year, but you don't move? Why do you even settle there in the first place? Or build, I don't know, hurricane-proof your thing? Look, it's just dumb. Leave. I don't give a shit. If I was stuck in one of these areas, I would leave. Even if I had to start over somewhere else. Okay, I mean, what do you expect? What does anybody expect? Have I ever told you the definition of insanity? But please, let's all stop and have a discussion about whether or not it was President Donald Trump or someone on his staff who used a Sharpie marker to extend the possible cone of uncertainty into Alabama and what it might possibly mean. Yeah, because this is hard-hitting news, folks. There was a Sharpie on a board. Sharpie Gate. Orange man bad. Orange man bad. In case you missed this because you've been paying attention to actual coverage, thank you, of the storm or have anything better to do, the president used a map on which someone apparently used a marker to show that the storm might hit Alabama during a news conference Wednesday. Why is he even blaming? It's not even his fault. Who gives a shit? President has people who work for him. They're supposed to be the ones who give him accurate information. Even if one of them did alter it with a Sharpie, which is what I suspect happened. Who gives a shit? Fire them. They messed up. To begin with, I don't even think it's impossible for it to actually affect Alabama, at least some winds, okay? Hurricanes are a lot bigger than people realize. And even if you're not directly on the hurricane, you can still experience weather effects. And those, I mean, they're pretty harsh. This is why I don't understand why anyone would ever live in a hurricane zone. Just the outside of a hurricane is pretty bad. This came after Trump had said the storm might hit Alabama, saying that he knew that Alabama was in the original forecast. The National Weather Service in Birmingham seemed to contradict him on Twitter, and cue po-faced reports like this out from ABC News by people who have ought to have realized perhaps this wasn't the part of the story they should have been emphasizing. Okay, so I'm going to show you a little bit of clips from ABC News, and I just want to highlight, they're such smug little assholes. They need to learn their place.
House now, where President Trump is facing new questions over that false hurricane forecast he sent to his Twitter followers. In the Oval Office yesterday, he tried to defend the tweet with an official map that had been falsified with a handwritten mark.
Watching the media go ballistic over a black Sharpie mark on a map would be hilarious if it weren't so sad. So, George, it seems the strategy here is once again, when all else fails, blame the media.
That is what we have seen. Cecilia Vega, thanks very much.
Smug assholes, I swear to God. That is what we have seen. Blame the media. Well, maybe because the media keeps putting out fake news, just like CNN, which said that Mississippi was Alabama, but we'll get to that. And then there was this from Business Insider. People on the internet seized the incident and submitted their own memes of doctored images with a black marker. Yeah, the left can't meme. The left really can't meme, okay? It's basic. It's bad. Oh no, there was a Sharpie. Huh, president, dotard. Trump man bad. Am I living in Stupidville? But Trump's alleged edit of the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration map could bear serious consequences after some legal experts pointed out it may have violated federal guidelines. They were talking about 18 U.S. Code page, did that mean page? I knew what that symbol meant and then I forgot. 2074, which states that whoever knowingly issues or publishes any counterfeit weather forecast or warning of weather conditions, falsely representing such forecast or warning to have been issued or published by the Weather Bureau, United States Signal Service, or other branch of the government service, shall be fined under this title or imprisoned not more for 90 days or both. This is bullshit. You want to know why? Because if you know how to read and you have any brain cells left, whoever knowingly, it is clear that the president would not know that a chart given to him was altered or inaccurate for any reason whatsoever. It could have been a correction. He has no way of knowing. This is why this is such a moronic story. They're so full of shit. But don't worry, friends, because Trump has the last laugh, as he always does, as well as a little bit of gray area. In short, Representative Gerald Nadler is probably considering an impeachment inquiry, knowing him. Ha, dunk on them haters. But, yeah, like I said, knowingly, jackasses. We'll get how false Trump's alleged weather forecast was in a moment, but let's first go to CNN, which has breathlessly reported Sharpiegate since its beginnings. Okay, so these are the cucks at CNN. Let's just take a look at the tweet. Hi at CNN. I know you guys are busy analyzing lines on a map, but perhaps you should use the time to study up on your U.S. geography. So the geniuses at fake news CNN. We're going on Sharpiegate. They're going, oh, Trump is so dumb. Trump. Orange man bad. Trust us. CNN.
Also interesting is, remember, it's illegal to possess these stolen documents. It's different for the media. So everything you learn about this, you're learning from us.
And here's Georgia, and here's Alabama, except they wrote Mississippi. Dumbasses. Idiots. It looks like people make mistakes. Wow. Who would have thunk it? But it's okay, because it's CNN. It's the media, right? The media can do no wrong. CC says, proof everything about CNN is not only fake, but dumb as well. According to CNN, Mississippi invaded Alabama. LOL. And, you know what? Touché. That's the whole point here. It's touché. CNN made a mistake, trying to make fun of Trump for making a mistake. So CNN replied, trying to be spicy. CNN Communication says, thanks, Stephanie. Yes, we made a mistake, which we fixed in less than 30 seconds. And we are now admitting it. You should all try it sometime. That's fucking rich. David Wall says, your decision to declare war on President at Real Donald Trump on 11/9/16 was a giant mistake. Will you now admit to that? John Pence says, just another example of coastal elites lecturing the rest of America. We the people won't forget. Hashtag Trump 2020. So yeah, Trump's apparently dumb for saying that Alabama might be affected. Oh, he's so stupid. But you guys literally labeled it Mississippi. Y'all hypocrites. Now, I want to show something else, too. This is a predicted, and this is official, of the Hurricane Dorian's potential path and the effects. As you can see, there are a few lines that go through Alabama. People who have never been through a hurricane are the ones trying to laugh at Sharpiegate. But it happens. Weather prediction is not 100%. Conditions change. Have you studied chaos theory? Apparently not. Nothing is certain. So it's just so dumb. This is such a non-story. It's such bullshit. Oh, no corners around. But you know what? Trump has the last laugh. Absolute mad lad. Here on thedailycaller.com, Trump's campaign is selling black markers that have the special ability to drive CNN crazy. Oh, and here's a little bit more context. The original forecast did show Dorian hitting Alabama. Apparently, he had an older forecast. But okay, you know, that's his age job. That's not his fault. They were supposed to get him up-to-date information, and it could have been sabotage. He's surrounded by traitors. They all need to be purged. So here on Trump's website, here's this fine point marker. It has a special ability to trigger the left. I might just get myself one of the Trump hats while we're at it. What a story. What a story. I think it's safe to say CNN is, well, full of it. That's merely the obvious. Well, that's all for now, folks. What do you think about Sharpiegate? Do you think it's hard-hitting news? Do you think this commentary is what's truly important? And what do you think about CNN and their mistake? Be sure to let me know. As always, you can join me on Patreon or Subscribe Store for as low as $1. Doing so will get you access to Fight Club, a private Discord server. Be sure to check out my affiliate link as well as follow me on social media. Lastly, sharing videos online that you enjoy or think are important also helps. As always, thanks for watching. This has been Mr. Obvious, and I'll see you all next time.